IBM WebSphere Application Server Network Deployment version 9.0.5 Administrator C1000-174 exam information is available for you to study. The IBM Certified Administrator, WebSphere Application Server Network Deployment version 9.0.5 certification exam consists of 60 questions, requiring candidates to correctly answer at least 42 to pass. Test takers are given 90 minutes to complete the exam, which is conducted in English. The certification validates an individual's ability to effectively administer WebSphere Application Server Network Deployment version 9.0.5 environments, making it a valuable credential for IT professionals. The exam fee is $200, reflecting its importance in demonstrating expertise in managing and deploying WebSphere application server networks. IBM C1000-174 exam topics cover the following details: install and update the environment, create a high-availability configuration, manage security, monitor and tune the environment, troubleshoot post-installation, administer and configure the environment, deploy and administer applications, modernization. Which tier in a multi-tier architecture processes business logic and rules? A. Presentation tier. B. Application tier. C. Data tier. D. Infrastructure tier. Which statement describes the functionality of web containers? A. Web containers forward EJB requests to the EJB container. B. Web containers process JSPs, servlets, and various server-side objects. C. Servlets requests are forwarded from an EJB container to a web container. D. Each application server can contain multiple web containers, depending upon the number of JSPs and servlets. Which task must be completed before using the job manager? A. Create an administrative agent for all the nodes in the cell. B. Ensure that the profiles in the environment all have security enabled. C. Federate any standalone nodes to the deployment manager in the cell. D. Create a job manager profile and a profile for each target node that needs to be managed. In a high availability setup, what does the term failover refer to? A. The system's ability to fail. B. Automatic switching to a backup system in case of a failure. C. Intentional shutdown for maintenance. D. Data replication for backup purposes. In addition to logging changes, what can cross-component trace capture? A. The user agent of the browser that has initiated the request. B. The last time that the component was updated by a code deploy. C. The time that the component was started in the application server. D. Data snapshots that store entire request and response bodies on the file system. Which two methods are used for communicating session linkages between the client and the server? Select 2. A. Cookies. B. LTP-A token. C. REST services. D. URL rewriting. E. HTTP response codes. Which of the following gives clues when comparing traces from different processes and correlating events of different servers in the same data center? A. Thread ID. B. Timestamp. C. Message ID. D. Exception from top of stack trace. Which authentication factor is something a user knows? A. Biometric data. B. Something a user has. C. Something a user is. D. Something a user remembers. A single JMS activation specification can apply to which of the following? A. One single bus. B. Only EJB 3.0 beans. C. Only one message-driven bean. D. One or more message-driven beans. What might be a possible cause if a new application crashes immediately after installation? A. Incompatibility with the operating system. B. Lack of disk space. C. Insufficient RAM. D. Network congestion.